So the interplay of good and bad creates this cement-like connection called trauma bonding. How to break the trauma bond. Okay, let's get into that. Okay, we talked about that it's not crazy to stay in an emotionally abusive relationship. It happens. It happens for a variety of reasons, but principally and primarily, it happens because of one thing. It happens because of trauma bonding. Hello, I'm Dr. David Hawkins, Director of the Marriage Recovery Center and the Emotional Abuse Institute. And you're going to want to hear this entire video because it's really, really important that you understand the power of trauma bonding. Again, a quick recap. Trauma bonding is all about the interplay of positives and negatives, the alternating between it's so good and then it's so bad, and the intermittent reinforcement of that, where maybe now it's going to be good. Oh no, that was hopium and it's bad. All right, so the interplay of good and bad creates this cement-like connection called trauma bonding. How to break the trauma bond. Okay, let's get into that. Well, first, step one, you have to acknowledge the bond for what it is. Now, that makes complete sense, right? You want to really have a handle on this thing. You understand. You step back from it rather than just being in it. You can step back from it and acknowledge, I am in a trauma bond. I'm hoping for the good times. I'm caught up in the cognitive dissonance. It all creates chaos in my brain. Okay, acknowledge it for what it is. Step number two, so very important. Step number two, get a break. Maybe the break is an hour. Take a break. Take a break. Maybe it's for a day. Even better, even better. The women that I've counseled so many who have been able to get an extensive break, maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, where they get to a quiet place with their journal and their Bible and they're able to pray and think and reflect. And my goodness, and I have so many women tell me that they have one feeling that happens when they've gotten a break. What do you think that feeling is? Relief. Relief. The brain doesn't have to keep working so hard to make sense of what's going on. All right, acknowledge the trauma bond for what it is. Get at least some kind of break on some kind of regular basis. Number three, learn about the predictive abuse cycle. In other words, if there's a calm, then you know there's going to be a tension building. If there's a tension building, you know there's going to be a storm. If there's a storm, you know there's going to be the remorse and the love bombing that comes after that. But start to watch and notice when those cycles happen and where you are in those cycles. Step number four, so very important. Get support. Get support. You know this. You know this. You've been told this, but get support. Get with some folks that have some understanding of narcissistic and emotional abuse. Maybe you'll be in a support group. We have one called Redeemed at the Marriage Recovery Center. Get into a support group. I really do want you to get more support. Number five, reclaim your identity. You have lost parts of yourself. You've lost parts of yourself and you need to reclaim those lost parts. You've got to identify what those lost parts are, and then you've got to reclaim your life. I know so many of you tell me this. You tell me, Dr. Hawkins, I don't even recognize my life anymore. I believe you. I really, really do believe you. But now your journey is on naming the lost parts, naming the wounds, naming how you've been impacted, and then reclaiming those lost parts, rediscovering your wonderful life. The next step, and this is part and parcel of all of these steps, step number 6, Self-compassion. Oh, self-compassion. Always giving yourself that extra little dollop of love and care. Taking that walk, doing that journaling, sitting with yourself and acknowledging where you're at and bringing love to yourself, letting go of shame and isolation. You remember that those were part and parcel of the trauma bond, and you're going to need to let go of the shame and the isolation. And then finally, you're going to want to get professional help. You may think that you can do it on your own. You can't do this on your own. This is such hard work. Get professional help from someone who knows about narcissistic and emotional abuse. You got to be with someone who really understands these patterns of abuse and narcissism and the impact they have on you. All right, so again, acknowledge the trauma bond for what it is. Get no contact. Go no contact. Let go of being connected to him. Let go of that. Learn all you can about abuse cycles. Number 4, get support. Get support. Reach out for support. Number 5, identify and reclaim lost parts. Reclaim your identity, your beautiful, wonderful life. Number 6, self-compassion. And finally, getting professional help. All right, click on the link to subscribe to future videos. Give us a like. I want to hear what you think about this video, and contact our client care team if you would like some help in determining the path forward. You can't do this on your own. We are here to help you. All right, take care, and I will talk to you soon. God bless.